start of another day. If someone's come out and stay out, it'd be good. Because I come out here, I don't know why I'm getting reflection. It's 52 degrees, the high today. And that booth has to stay 50 degrees. Otherwise the peel coat, what it is with the peel coat I got, it's not the top end peel coat. It is, this time I went with, when you mix it up and you put it on, it's milky white. And I haven't used it, but I like the concept because when you're rolling it on, it's milky white, and then when it's all dry, it's clear. Okay, so you know, it's hard to put white on top of white and know, like when you paint a house or something, you know where you're at. Anyway, the metal and the spray booth is, the booth is metal, so that metal, it takes a lot more like a car to get it warm and stay warm. And if I don't have that temp at 50 degrees or above, what I'm understanding, that peel coat will freeze if it hasn't dried yet, and it'll just chip off and be a big mess. I don't want that. So I didn't do the spray booth yesterday because I'm nervous. I'll show you what this video is about. You can do things for people. Sometimes it just bites you in your ass. Anyway, I want to see what you guys think. Maybe I'm in the wrong. Mr. Rhodes, I do listen. This hose is very flexible and it's really pliable. And I don't use it in a spray booth because if you step on it, you'll lose air pressure. But to run air tools, it's actually lightweight and it doesn't kink. And you can get, what, 3/8 diameter. You can get 25 foot for $30 free shipping, or you can get 50 foot for another $10. So the way I look at it, I don't need all of it, but I'll have extra. I always like to have bulk. And then I realized my differential pig is leaking on the Danger Red Ranger, and a new pig cover was I don't know, about a metal one was 24 something for like $7. You get a chrome one. Okay, I got that, didn't need that, but I like chrome. I picked up a sign too for $5. I think I'm gonna put, yes, I'm owed. Anyway, this is what I did on my time yesterday. This thing's pretty heavy. This is gonna be the crash bar. Good friend of mine was over here this weekend, and he gave me a good idea. Is that what I could do is zip tie an old tire on the front of this when I want to, so I could push cars in instead of using a sexy sander to push everything in and screwing up my bumper. Yeah, I miss my dad a lot. Anyway, this is what the video's about. This car is going to be very nice. This is not a concourse frame off restoration. And it's starting to go bad again. Show you what I mean. And I did it to myself, and people, believe it or not, I don't really like conflict. I just, at my age, people might think I love it, but I don't. I'll tell you the story. When he brought this car in here for a set price, we're gonna line it up and paint it and put stripes on the hood. I'm good with that. Okay, then he wanted this work done. I brung this all down to raw metal. And then I put rust deadener on it and I primed it. Because he's going to put that red ostrich material that he has over it. Okay, he told me, he said he knew that this was going to cost him more. But he just wanted me to do it and let him know. So this is before I did the fenders. I knew I was going to make some money off the fenders. So, because I'm a stupid ass or something, when he came over, he said, "What I owe you for that?" I said, "I would just call it pro bono." I got like 3.5 hours into it. That's my boss. Okay, here is where a motherfucker starts getting a little too fucking friendly in my goddamn garage. And if Pacman's watched because he knows I makes videos, so be it. Because when a person starts rubbing me wrong, I start losing my motherfucking mind. I don't know if this goes right up here in the new window trim channel rubber seal. I did this 2 years ago. I don't think I think it's aluminum or stainless, I'm not sure. He wanted me to prime it, so I took it off. Not a problem. I wouldn't have done it, but whatever. I'm not gonna spend somebody else's money. Then, when he came over here, it's all how you approach a person. This is how I'd approach a person. This is what I would have said. This spot right here, was that included in the price or where we at? Maybe I take things wrong. Maybe. But this is what he said. You're gonna clean this up, ain't you? And he didn't say it negative. But I didn't like how he said it. And what burns me is that trim I just showed you, if I would have never took it off, would have never seen it. It ain't no big deal, but I hate when people just want a little bit of something for a little fucking nothing. This is what he says. You gonna clean that up, ain't you? I should have not said nothing. But I said, I didn't plan on it, but yeah, I guess I can. And the more I thought about it, I thought we're starting to get carried away a little bit. And I haven't approached the problem yet. What I think is going to end up happening, this is what's going to end up happening. I'm not a psychic. I'm not going to touch that part. And I'm going to wait for him to bring it up again. Then I'm going to have to address the issue in a professional manner. And that's real hard for me. I'm like my old man. I'm pretty real easy to get along with. I really am. Until a motherfucker rubbed me the wrong way. This is where I'm at right now. Today's Monday, I'm working this car. No, I'm not. Shoe calling in a sick motherfucking day today. Because if it gets any warmer, I'm doing the peel coat, doing the booth. Which benefits me, which benefits him, because this car is going to get to a point where it needs to go in a spray booth, and if there ain't no peel coat, I ain't spraying it. That's just, I'm not going to fuck that booth up. Me and him, Pacman had conflict before back in the day, and I'm over it. But it seemed like it's starting just a little bit again. See, I ain't spent none of Pacman's money. He paid me all up front. Because I've been down this road before. I've done some work on it, and I'll deduct the hours. If I got any more motherfucking conflict with this car of what's getting done in it, I'm gonna go on and throw his money back in the envelope and say, I'm sorry, I can't help you. Because this is the difference. I want the money. I can use the money, but I don't need this motherfucking money to eat and survive. I go pick up pop bottles along the motherfucking highway until somebody's gonna ride me like a fucking pony. No, when Tom's Body Shop did this shit, they didn't fix all this shit. What do y'all think? Is she overreacting? Maybe I am, because I know I'm hot-headed. I know I am. I know I jump to conclusions. I know I do. There ain't no excuse for it. It's my fault. That's a whole nother motherfucking subject and story. Like Milo would say, do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. But there's a fucking line. Some people you can please, and some people you can't. And I'm thinking, this is what it's going to boil down to. Coming on down the road, I'm going to have to take another gamble in life. I'm going to get me a polling post. Don't know when. I'm going to get me some pods. 12 pods are like $350, not counting a drill bit. And I think I'm going to go start buying some crash and burns and putting them back together. Then I ain't got to please nobody. I'll have a lot of capital into it, a lot of risk, but nothing ventured, nothing gained. Because this is starting to turn into where I got to please you. I understood that. But you know what? That's some nitpicking motherfucking bullshit. Leave that in a fucking suitcase. We're gonna roll on with the rest of the day. Get a little fire going. You out. Some people new to my channel might not understand where all this anger come from about this car. Let me tell you where it comes back from. I mean, this car got history. Ain't nothing talking bad about Pacman. 2 years ago, before I built this garage, had that car in my garage, and I was building my sandblaster, the big one, out on the pad, cement with a tarp over it, because Pacman's car was in my garage. That's fine. 5 weeks went by. He was paying me every week. He got to the point he wasn't paying no more. 5 weeks went by in the middle of summer, and that car sat in my garage. That's prime space to me. I'm out on the pad fighting the sun, building a sandblaster. Every time he come over, he say he gonna bring some money. After 5 weeks, because I knew his car blew up, he didn't have the money, but he wouldn't tell me it. I said, that car got to go. That made me mad because I allowed that car to sit in my garage for 5 weeks. Prime space when I was working on a motherfucking pad. Okay? Here's another thing, a few things that rubbed me the wrong way. Quote this car. When I do them stripes on the top, you gotta clear it, let it dry, kick, harden, and you gotta cut it down and clear it again so you don't feel the ridge. That's fine. That's what I included in his price. Now, he been wanting this for the longest time. He want that 442 stripe go down the side. Okay, that's fine. He been saying this for a long time. He want me to paint that. I said, I'm not painting that. Just go and buy the stripe kit. Just buy the stripe kit. For some reason, he don't want to buy it. He wants me to tape it off. No. Now this is what he wants. He wants that stripe here to come down here, and then maybe run down here and go up, or come down here and fade in and then run down. Okay. That's fine and dandy. No. That wasn't in the deal, and even if you add more money to it, I'm really not interested, because I know the time frame it's going to take this car, and I just want a little money. I don't want a lot of money. Because now I have to clear this car and then let it kick and dry, the whole car, and then I gotta cut and buff this, or wet sand it, and then clear it again. He needed to just go and put the stripes on the side. I ain't interested into it. It's like he's trying to wear me down. He's not a bad person. And then this is where it kind of started too. See these tires? I like these tires. He didn't have them brand new. They ain't even hit the street. Okay, he don't really have a use for them, but he want to keep them. Not a problem, because I want them, because I want to put in my boy's car. But he want to keep them. Okay, so I said I could make a deal with that front spoiler, which wasn't negotiated from the get-go when this car came in here. I said I could work something with that spoiler for those tires. Oh, I can't do that. Okay, I'm not going to ask you about the tires no more. I walk about 4 foot away as I'm walking away. Well, how much for the spoiler? I said, I'm not even interested. I want the tires. You don't want to get rid of the tires? I don't want to do the spoiler. That wasn't negotiated in the beginning. That's what... I don't like is leaking transmission fluid. So I gotta put a plastic bag down and some paper. Some people say that ain't no big deal. True that. I ain't trying to get that shit up in my motherfucking spray boot floor that I painted once and it went hole and they had to power wash this motherfucker and let it dry and then repaint it again. I don't want no transmission fluid on this motherfucking floor. So now I gotta bag and tag this transmission. And the car don't run. And I told myself I want the car to run because I ain't into pushing. Guess what? Gonna have to push the motherfucker. He's got the wrong lug nuts on this car. 2, 3 lug nuts now. Okay? I asked him for 2 weeks. Get me some lug nuts because I don't want this tire to fall off and eat that fender because it's not my fault. It's just more work and I ain't interested in more work. Did he bring lug nuts? No. I told him I needed shims for the fenders. Did I get them? No, but they coming. That's why this fucking car is starting to rub me the wrong motherfucking way. It's just the little things. It's not one thing, it's just like the camel, the straw that broke the camel's motherfucking back. He can carry a bunch of shit, and you just put one more piece of straw in it, and bitch's back is broke. He done had a fucking up. I'm laying down. I'm done. I'm 50-50 right now. I'll still do this car, but this shit better start going smooth. So, 2 years ago when I did this car, the door pins needed new door pins. Didn't he say to me, can I bring somebody in here to put door pins on it? No, it's my garage. So I put door pins on it this year. Okay, so now what? So now nothing lines up, so I had to grind this goddamn 1/4 inch down that Toss Body Shop did. When I'm using a mud hog, I fucking tagged the door in the fender rocker, my boss. But this is turning to be a fucking nightmare. I'm fucking done bitching. Oh, we chucked that rascal full. We got 5 gallons of kerosene here, 5 gallons of kerosene here. My brother Scooby, he come out here, we're gonna take care of our business. Show you when we're done, probably 3-4 hours or something. Here, Scooby-Doo. Another 10 degrees. She wanted to shut down. She don't want to go anyhow, does she? Nope, she tapped out. 602. Temp in here is 79. If you, that hot blast, man, you shove enough wood in it. I loaded it twice, ran a fan to blow heat through here. And this is 70 here. That kerosene heater never even turned on once. So me insulating the top and the sides and the back of this booth and this breezeway really helped a lot. And it is 65. I'm getting ready to turn the kerosene heater on. It makes the walls flatter. That's what I would say. I think. But that's 3 gallons. And I did this stuff right here because I know that's where the filter bank is going to get the most abuse. And if that doesn't work, I'm thinking about where are we at. I got this idea from Slow SRT. As far as when he put it on his rims, it's that plastic dip. Like I said, I know that filter bank is going to build up really heavy. There's a nice strip, ain't it? But I know one thing, I never did peel coat before, but I know at work, if you don't put it on thick enough, it's almost impossible to peel. And they want you to put it on 8 to 10 mils, and then it'll dry to 5. It's kind of hard to use this stuff. This certain brand, in my opinion, it smells like Elmer's glue. And it's like painting soapy water. It's really thin. And you just gotta gob it on and hope it's thick enough. So you can see the brush strokes or whatever. That's fine, because I just want to make sure that I don't ever have to do this rascal again. I think that's, and this weekend, I put the seals on, put the holes in here, put my reel in here, put my filter banks in, and you see we got 2 lights out there, and then we'll be in business. Say good night, Irene. Good night. Rust-Oleum oil-based rusty metal primer and bed liner.